Alright guys, it's going to be day 29 of me posting every single day. Damn. Software engineer, sorry about that. Probably got a cold or something, I don't know. Yeah. I have finished the memory management in C course in boot.dev. Pretty good course. C was my first language, so it was kind of nice to write some C again. Also learned a lot about garbage collection and pointers and arrays of pointers. So all that was pretty nice to learn. But now we're on to the personal project. I mean, first personal project. And I watched this video already. It says the goal is to build something without, using like a guide or watch a tutorial. So, and it says we need to do something small, use a programming language you're familiar with, commit to Git, all that good stuff. Then I'm just going to use Python, even though I'm kind of tempted to use a language like C or C++. I feel that probably wouldn't end too well for me, considering this is probably one of the first or very few times that I've made a project completely from scratch. But yeah, I'm going to try and avoid too much AI usage and things. But I think the idea I'm going for is I really like game development. I've never made a game before, but I really like this guy, The Fluffy Potato. Makes some really cool game dev videos. You should check him out if you've never seen him before. And I want to make a game like this game right here. Wait, this isn't the time lapse. Let me find the actual video. Hopefully YouTube doesn't copyright me for this. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this game. It's called Moon Rabbit Collection. And you're supposed to run around and like find these little things, things for these characters, and bring it back to this one guy. So I thought it was a pretty simple concept when it comes to overall gameplay mechanics, but obviously graphics is where this game really shines. But I want to kind of make a platformer like this. I doubt the graphics are going to be any good because I'm not good. I've never done any pixel art before, and historically I'm not very good with pixel art and things. So yeah, it'll just be interesting. I'm thinking of not doing exactly the same game. I want to make kind of a detective game. So you're in this dark hotel and got to run around and find the things that contributed to the ending of a certain individual in the hotel. So that's kind of what I want to go for. But yeah, I think enough talking, and let me just get right into it. Let me restart this. Just have a time lapse going over there for my shorts, but first thing we do is just going to create a GitHub. I don't know what to call a game like this. Hotel collection? No. I'm just going to ask AI for some ideas here. I'm not going to use any of his ideas, hopefully not, but wait, let me. I have a prompt I put into Grok a couple hours ago. I was asking for stuff about this. Yeah, I want to make a detective game. Can you give me some ideas for a name for this game? See what it comes up with here. I'm going to try and make sure the scope is not too big. I don't want to fall into scope creep. They said it's only supposed to take 40 hours, so that's not a very long time. That's less time than a game jam. The Gilded Gloom. Case of the Dim Lights, the Last Room. That. Glimmer of Truth, Radiant Deduction, Inside in the Shadow. Synonyms for search. I'm thinking like hotel search or hotel like mania or something. Hotel hunt. Okay, I like that name. Yeah, I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Hotel dash hunt. No readme. Just create the repo. Okay, so let's open our terminal. 3 to workspace. Okay, so make directory. Should I use UV for this? I don't know how popular UV is. I feel like most people don't use UV. We're just gonna get it in it. Let's just create a readme.md. Say hotel hunt. I can type a small game where you search for items. So that's clues to what went down in a gloomy, creepy hotel. Sounds so generic, but we're not here to be perfectionists. Git add readme. Added readme. And main. Promote add origin. Right here. There we go. That's the first commit. It's projects. Open this up in VS Code. Actually, not open it up in Cursor. Because we're probably going to be using the Cursor chat. I do prefer VS Code for security purposes, but I cannot have Copilot on VS Code while school is going on. So that is the reason behind that. Okay, so first of all, we need to create a new Python environment, right? Don't you just have to go like Python 3-mv. Yeah, there we go. mv, and then do pip install pygame -ce, right? Oh, not change directory. Source vmv. I think pygame.ce is the community edition. It still works the same. I think the first thing we need to figure out is how to make a window, right? Or, yeah, I don't even know how to make, I don't even know how to do the art yet. Yeah, the art's probably going to be the most annoying part. Yeah. We'll do that later. Main.py. Let me just get a window up. About window objects. Okay, so we need to find a width and a height. 300 and 200. Screen is equal to pygame.display.set mode width and height. Then we need to pygame display.flip. So let's say if we run this. Is that how you run it? I think you run Python 3 still. I don't think Pygame is like. Okay, so wait a minute. This guy left out, I think, a pretty important fact, right? You've got to. Gotta do this if some sort of name to main. Do we run main, right? I mean, just call it game. How do you do this in Python again? No, it's quotes and then the main. So that did not work as expected. Okay, I guess it's just happening so fast I can't even see it. Oh, so we need to add a loop to keep it open. Oh, what am I doing? Yes. Yeah, there it is. That's why we weren't seeing in the first place. Dude, where is it? Is it my other screen? I still can't see it. Is it like stuck behind everything? Oh, it's kind of annoying. It's like there, but it's not there. Something else must also be wrong here. I'm not seeing anything. Is that what we're missing? No, it's just not showing up. Wait a minute. Okay, so I think there must be a bug like here. I'm not sure why this guy did it that way, but I just clicked the first link on Google. No. Is it because we're setting it to a variable instead of just running the thing? I'm switched to it and I'm still just... Is Spotify even open? It is open. It's not hidden, right? It's just so annoying. Is there something else we're missing? Like...
the window, and after the program ends, it closes the window. So for that, we need something called a game loop, and this game loop is what keeps the window open. And to create our game loop, we just use a so here
I'm not even seeing the window though, that's my problem. I really am supposed to see a window of some sort. Let me just ask AI, I guess. I don't know. What else coming out? And since no window shows up, apparently we're missing something.
This one's the So this while loop's going to run forever, and while the program is running, the window will stay. So let's say we're on the program, and you can see we have a window.
Okay. I mean, when they did, I tried that earlier and it didn't work. That's my fault, kind. Okay, something else is going on here. Like, I can't see anything. Is it because I'm recording? Well, let me stop recording and see what happens. Okay, so I don't think that it was the recording. It doesn't seem like that made any difference. It might be because I installed pygame-ce instead of module pygame is no. Why is it saying that now? I didn't think this was going to be so annoying. I don't think it should be. why this is happening. Hotel dash what? How is this a naming conflict? I simply don't agree with that. There's no way that my directory name is a problem here. Taylor, let's just let's just start from clean slate. And let me watch this video and see how this guy does it.
Videos, we went over how to install Python for Visual Studio Code and how to install Pygame. So when creating a game, the first thing you need is a window, and the window is used for displaying graphics. So for this tutorial, I'm going to use Visual Studio Code. You can use whatever coding environment you want. If you want to follow along by using Visual Studio Code, I will link the instructions on how to do so in the video description. So you should already have Pygame installed, so let's do import Pygame, and I'm just going to save it on the program. We get the version number for the Pygame module and this message below from the Pygame community. And hey there, hope you're having a wonderful day. In this video, we're going to install Pygame for and Python.exe to have to install Pygame. Install, and then we need to make sure that we have pip installed, so I'll do -- version. And you can see we have pip installed. So to install Pygame, what you need to do is type pip install Pygame. And I already have Pygame installed, but if you didn't have it installed, you'll see a message here saying that Pygame has been installed. Now, if this doesn't work for you, try pip3 install Pygame. And if that doesn't work for you as well, try python-m pip install Pygame. And if that doesn't work for you, try python-3-m pip install.
So this guy styled Pygame globally, which maybe isn't a bad idea, to be honest. See if I'm going to be using it. How is that even possible? So I don't even have Python installed. Can you just install this with a package manager? Oh, I have Python 3. Okay, there we go.
And those options, and hopefully one of those works for you. And have on my computer is Python. Alright, and create a file and import Python. And then let's see run forward. And if you have Pygame installed successfully, it should show you this version number of Pygame and load.
Okay, so Might not just a restart cursor. Okay, I don't understand how. How is this a problem? Okay, the global one does have it. I know that's not how you're supposed to do it though. You're supposed to create a virtual environment. You're supposed to source into this virtual environment. And we're supposed to install Pygame. Run the file. There we go. Let's do pygame.init. And now it works. Why? I don't understand why this did not just work before. Like I don't think I did a single thing different. Okay, let's try this first. Okay, this window is still not showing up. Is this because I'm on a Mac? Huh. It seems like yeah, this is getting slightly annoying. Okay. Exactly who said that you could write code? I don't know why it switched to agent mode. We can't even set rules. I'm just gonna run this for the sake of. Okay. Maybe this is just a Mac thing. Um, This might be just a Mac thing, to be honest with you. I thought this would be, I mean, the last time I ran Pygame was on my Windows computer. I don't need all that, right? I just need... Okay, yeah. I don't know why this other code does not work on Mac. Let me set the default mode here to be the Claude Tutor, or just AS mode, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna have to make a new prompt later, but I was leaving. I don't know why I swapped to agent mode. Piece of garbage. Let me just ask outside of here. Tried to run the above code on my Mac, but it would not show a window. It only shows a window when I set a fill color and define a quit. Define a game loop. So dumb, man. Okay. Just because I said game loop. Trying to figure out why that code did not run. But quite literally, in this video, this guy does not do that. I don't understand.
And we created a window, and then our program ends. There's no more code. So basically, we create a window, and after the program ends, it closes the window. So for that, we need something called a game loop. And this game loop is what keeps the window open. And to create a game loop,
Yeah, this is supposed to be a short video. It's like 30 minutes now.
so the while loop is going to run forever, and while the program is running, the window will stay open. So let's say we run the program, and you can see we have our window, and the width is 500 pixels, and the height is 500 pixels. Now, you might notice that if I hover over the window, we get this spinning cursor, and that is because our window is not responsive. What we need to do is check for events. So an event could be pressing on a key, or clicking on the mouse, or pressing on buttons in our screen. In this case, right now I can't do anything, so I can just go to this terminal here and just press Control C to terminate the program. And you can can see, we terminate the program. Okay, so to terminate the program, you just go to the terminal and press Control and C at the same time, or if you're on the Mac, you do Command C. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of this. And within our game loop, we need to check for events. So I can do for event in pygame.event.get. So within our game loop, we're going to listen for events, and events could be pressing on the keyboard keys, clicking on a mouse, or clicking on a button in a window. So here I'm going to check if.
Yeah, I assume this has something to do with Mac, but I don't know. But yeah, I'm done with this for today. I'll try and get some art done and get back to tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. See you all in the next one.